Hello, Profit System Pro members. I'm sorry for the brief hiatus from me doing updates, but I was very ill and I did not have the ability to speak, and so I'm just starting to feel better, so I wanted to make sure I got out an update for you guys. Now, I wanted to say I hope you all had a fantastic holiday and are looking towards the new year. 2015 is going to be very amazing for Profit System Pro. But there's a few things I want to go over really quickly before I get into this update for either some of the new people or for anyone who may be confused because I've had a few questions over the last couple of days. I really just wanted to make the distinction between Profit System Pro and Brain Abundance. So Brain Abundance is the company that we're working with for commissions, but Profit System Pro is something special that only you guys and the people that you guys bring in are going to get. So if somebody joins Brain Abundance, and there's hundreds of thousands of people around the globe constantly joining Brain Abundance, they only get a bottle of the product and a link to the Brain Abundance website. Okay, that's it. They don't get anything else. They have to build a left leg, they have to build a right leg, they have to get all their own personal referrals. They don't have a co-op, they don't have a team, they don't have they don't have a website or a system, nothing. So obviously you guys are part of Profit System Pro, which is completely separate. I do Profit System Pro. I created it. I'm paying for the advertising to go out to give all the new members their free 20 personal referrals. Again, it's free to you guys. I'm paying for that. I'm also paying for when you guys buy add-on packages. I'm giving you guys pre-enrollees very cheap. I'm still paying out of my pocket because I'm giving you guys those pre-enrollees for less money than what it's actually costing me to generate them. So I'm doing that as well, plus the system and the website and the capture pages, the automation, the emails, everything that's going into Profit System Pro, the trainings that will be added in there shortly, the bulk email sender, literally everything that's in there, nobody else in Brain Abundance gets. So I really want you guys to understand that Brain Abundance does not give you anything, okay? You guys are not receiving any spillover or downline building or anything from Brain Abundance. They're giving you just a bottle of the product. That's it. We're just using Brain Abundance as the system for us generating commissions. Now, I've talked to you guys for the last month, as long as we've been open, about this, that we may in the future add on other products or services or switch companies. The Profit System Pro is completely separate from Brain Abundance, so I really just wanted you guys to understand that. We might add extra income streams, things might change around, but Profit System Pro is the group of people who want to find that success that are all working together to find success in whatever company that we use. So right now that company is Brain Abundance. Now I don't want you guys to start to panic. I'm not planning on leaving Brain Abundance right now or anything like that, but I just wanted you guys to really understand that I'm doing all of this, I'm paying all of this money literally out of my pocket right now, because I wanted to build a group of people that wanted to work with me in the future on future projects. That's literally the entire reason for this system, for giving you guys free referrals, for giving you guys training, for paying extra for your add-on packages. I'm literally doing all this because I want you guys to be happy. I want you guys to learn how to be better marketers, and I want you guys to be able to work with me in the future on any projects that I'm going to be doing. So I really just wanted to make that distinction. Again, Profit System Pro and Brain Abundance are completely separate. Brain Abundance is the corporation that sells that product, which is Brain Fuel, and Profit System Pro is my system, my product. Everything that I'm doing there comes directly from me. Brain Abundance does not give you any personal referrals. They do not give you any spillover. They don't give you any pre-enrollees, nothing. All of that is coming from the efforts of Profit System Pro. So now that we've got that out of the way, I wanted to tell you guys that before the year ends, before this month is over, there's a couple of steps that you should be doing to pull out your pre-enrollees from your contact manager, and that way you can message them. Okay, now there's also a step that I want to go over right here that is going to help you with anybody who became an IBO last month, but maybe their auto ship has failed or they have not renewed. Whatever the case is, you're going to want to go into Brain Abundance, find those people as well, and send them a message. You're going to want to do the same thing with your pre-enrollees and your IBOs that are not paying this month. You're going to want to send them a message and just see, was there a problem? Did they have any questions? Are there any issues? Now, there'll be two separate emails, but you're going to want to send an email to everybody. this is network marketing, and that's kind of the key here. A lot of people ask me about my success already, how I can push 70 or 100 people into a company in 1 month or more. And that's really the key here. And I want you guys to understand is that this is network marketing. You got to network with people. A lot of people say, yeah, okay, well, click a couple buttons and it'll be magic and everyone will just sign up and you don't ever have to do anything. But that's not how this works. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of the work on my end, the majority of the work, to generate those pre-enrollees, get people to the website, be interested in what it is, fill out their information, make a purchase, all those types of things. But you're still going to have to contact those people, say hello, make sure they feel welcome, make sure they're in the Facebook group so they get the updates, make sure that they're getting into the Profit System Pro Social Hub all right, and that everything's working, that they don't have any questions. And then again, if their auto ship fails or if they don't make their payment for this month, they need to know that they're going to become inactive in Profit System Pro, and I'm going to remove them from the rotator. So they're not going to receive personal referrals if they're not active. Okay, obviously I can't give members to people who are not active. That doesn't make sense. It can't work that way. So they need to know that they need to become active. Now, maybe they just forgot, or maybe they got a new credit card and forgot to switch the information, or maybe they don't really understand the gravity of the situation where they will be taken out of the rotator for Profit System Pro if they're not active, because again, I can't give them personal referrals if their account's not active. So they really need to get that correspondence from you to really see that somebody cares and that wants to ask questions, make sure it wasn't a mistake, see if they can do anything to get back activated, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to do a screen share right now and show you exactly what you should be doing. When you log into your Brain Abundance account, you're going to see your back office that looks like this. And when you go over here, you can see this link that says Contact Manager. Go ahead and click on that link and you're going to load up your Contact Manager. Now you're going to see anybody who has come in as a personal referral for you. So you're going to see all of them here. So you see 500, and now these clear out every month. So this is why it's kind of important that you do this over the next day or two, because these are all going to clear out once the new month hits. So you're going to see here the number of personal referrals that you have, and that's mixed the pre-enrollees, somebody who's ordered product, somebody who has an auto ship pending, someone who has an auto ship failing, and someone who has no orders for the month and they have no pending orders for the month. So the first thing you're going to want to do here is look for your pre-enrollees. So you're going to go to pre-enrollee for type, and you're going to hit active, and you're going to hit search. Now this is going to bring up a list of all the pre-enrollees that you have in here that are active, which means they have not opted out from getting your emails. So what you're going to want to do is click this export button right here. And when you do that, you see right here that this has popped up and it's downloading a file to my computer. So I'm just going to open that file up. Let's see. And now you can see that you have all of these leads that are in a CSV file. So you get the first name, the last name, their email, and their phone number if they left it. You also get their IP address here. So this is what you can use in order to get all your pre-enrollees out of there and then send them a message. Now, I'm going to attach an email that I usually send out that is going to give you a template on what you can send your pre-enrollees. I'll put it in the files section of this group, and I'll also put it into the Profit System Pro Social Hub. So let's just take an example of what I do and what message I send to my pre-enrollees. Okay, so let's look at an email here that I would send out to my pre-enrollees that we just downloaded. It's very simple, but it gets to the point, and again, it helps people feel welcome. So here the subject is just, hey, Yogendra. Yogendra is the person's name, so again, hey, Yogendra, I see that you just opted in to take the tour of Profit System Pro, and I wanted to make sure that you didn't have any questions or concerns about how the system works. Profit System Pro is an amazing system where you will be able to have help building a business while learning to become a better marketer. We have multiple members hitting the leaderboard who have never even made $1 online before, which shows the power of this system. Call me or let me know a good time to call you and let's talk. I want to make sure that you really understand the power of the system and how it all works. There's no other opportunity like this being given away anywhere. Call me with your questions. We're here to help you succeed. And then my name and a phone number. Now you can add this if you want. P.S. Call me. I answer my phone. Or if you guys are frightened about talking on the phone, which you shouldn't be because this is very powerful, talking to somebody on the phone. But if you are really uncomfortable about calling people, you can take out the phone number here. Instead of saying call me, just say email me back. But I do want to recommend that you guys give these people a call or you tell them to call you, because this is a business. And of course, if you work for somebody else right now, if you have a day job, the owner of that business, he would never tell someone, oh, I'm not going to get on the phone. I'm scared of calling people, but I want my business to be successful. There's no way, right? If he needed to do interviews or if he needed to work a deal at the higher up levels for product or whatever the business is, that business owner is probably on the phone the majority of the time, right? Making phone calls, doing deals, getting contracts worked out, talking to other business partners, doing interviews for the officers of the company, you know, really whatever it is in the day-to-day basis of running that company, he's talking to people, he's calling people, he's answering the phone. And your business, this is a business, can't be any different. If you're timid, if you're scared, oh, I'm nervous, I don't want to talk to anybody, I don't want to talk on the phone, I don't want to network, well, then you're not going to be successful in network marketing. That's what this is. This is marketing. This is talking to people. This is showing them that they need your product or that they need to be a part of Profit System Pro and how it can help them. But network marketing, those two words, both include you talking to people. If you're marketing to people or if you're networking with people, both of those involve talking to people and, you know, networking. So if you're only going to do emails and you've got it in your mind right now, I'm not going to call anybody, I don't want anybody to call me, well, you're selling yourself short. If you're not finding the success that you're looking for in the next couple months, the only person that you have to blame is yourself. So I'll just say that. You know, if you have any questions about talking to somebody on the phone, or you're concerned about what to say, or you want to do a little training or something, or some role playing so you can talk on the phone, it's all right. Just let me know. I'll put something together for you guys. But just I want you to let you know that that's a very important part, talking to people and calling people and talking to people on the phone as well. But so this is the email, very simple as you see. It just kind of talks a little bit about Profit System Pro. It's not salesy, it's very conversational. It just lets them know that you're there, see if they have any questions, and that Profit System Pro is awesome. And the real point of making this contact is, of course, to answer their questions, but to let them know what I just let you guys know in the beginning of this video is that Profit System Pro is really giving something that nobody else is giving. Free personal referrals for signing up, which again, Brain Abundance has tons of people signing up already and they don't get anything. So Profit System Pro is giving free signups just for joining Brain Abundance underneath us, and Profit System Pro doesn't charge them anything. So immediately they're getting more benefit than they're putting in. And then obviously the ability to buy add-on traffic packages, the training resources that are coming soon, the bulk email sender that's going in the back office, you know, everything, all the automation and everything like that is all a great benefit. And they really need to understand that stuff, because sometimes people really don't understand what an amazing opportunity this is. So now that we've gone over sending to your pre-enrollees, and I want to mention you should do this every week or so, maybe twice a week. Just go in there, go to your pre-enrollees, export the file, and send a message to every new member. So all you got to do is go into that CSV file that we talked about a minute ago, you know, grab their email address like this, go back to your email recipient, bam, we saw this guy, his name was Samuel, right? So let's change this, bam. So we would hit send, I would copy this entire thing, go back to the file right here, then I would change this name to the next guy, Freddie here, put in this email, hit send again, copy it. So you can do that. I recommend that you do it this way. It would be easier if you take out this first name so it just says hey, and you take out this so it just says Profit System Pro. But you know, that being impersonal that way, it really turns a lot of people off. And yes, it's going to take a little bit more time that you do it one by one like this, but it's going to be so much better for you that you do this, because people are going to see their name, and people really like that. They really respond to that. If they see their name, they're more apt to open it, because obviously they know that they gave you their name at some point. and you're not just some random person spamming them. And then obviously, if we're working on building relationships, which that's exactly what we're doing, and networking and marketing to these people, you want to let them know that they're not just a number, right? You want to let them know that you care. You actually cared enough to put their actual name in here, and you're really talking to them. You don't mind talking to them on the phone and spending some time to help them understand and get started and really start making money in Profit System Pro and Brain Abundance. That's what this is all about. You know, people don't join companies, people join people. You know, that's one of the old adages of multi-level marketing or internet marketing, and that's really very true. So we want to make sure that these people feel like we care about them, and of course we do. So adding this and doing this one by one is going to add a ton of value for these people. Now, let's move on to your individuals who have upgraded to IBOs, but maybe this month they have an auto ship that's failing, or they have not paid for the month. Now you can see we're back here in the back office of Brain Abundance again, and we're still in our contact manager. Again, you just go over here to contact manager, click this link, and it will bring up your contact manager. Let's go IBO and search. Okay, so now that we've done that, you're going to see a bunch of results, which I'm going to have to blur out, but now you see all these results. So you can see this person right here who is in red. So what we're looking for here is anybody who has orange or anybody who has red. If they're in orange, that means that their auto ship is failing. So this means that the first month they set up their auto ship order for their credit card to be charged every month so that their account will stay active, and maybe their credit card doesn't have money on it this month, so the system tried to charge it but it failed, or maybe they deactivated their credit card or got a new one. So again, this means the system tried to do their auto ship but it failed billing for this month. It means they couldn't get the money from that card. Now the other one is red here, and this means that there's no orders for the current month, which means that they're not active, and it means that there's no pending orders, which means they don't plan on making an order this month. Now you can see here, this yellow means auto ship pending. So what happens here is if someone joins on the 10th of, let's say, January, then they're not going to be billed again until the 10th of February, 30 days later. Now, if it is the 5th of February, it hasn't got to the 10th yet. So in February, they would not have got any auto ship yet, so they wouldn't generate any binary commission, and they would show as not active, but it's only because their auto ship date has not come yet. So once it hits the 10th, then they will either go to green because it processes properly and they've ordered product that month, or it will go to orange because the auto ship has failed, or they'll cancel their auto ship and it will turn to red. So I just want you guys to understand how auto ship works. Again, it only bills every 30 days, you know, once a month, and it always bills on the same date of every month also. So some of you had a couple questions about that, saying, you know, somebody's not showing as active, or even your own account is showing as not active, or it doesn't say you're qualified to generate binary commissions, just because that month your account had not processed its monthly auto ship yet because the date had not come. So that would be auto ship pending. Now, again, what we're looking for on this list is orange for auto ship failing, which means that the system can't bill their card. They tried, their auto ship date came, the system tried to charge it and it couldn't. Or that is red, which means that they canceled their auto ship and they did not have any purchase for the month, which means they're inactive and they're not planning on making any purchase for that month so far, so that would be red. So we'll just scroll down here in the IBOs and you can see a red here and an orange here. So the orange means the auto ship failed, the red means that they're not trying to make a payment. That means they have no auto ship and they're not trying to make any payment this month. So what we'll do is the exact same thing that we did before. You can hit export, download the file, and open it in CSV. Now, what I found is a little bit easier is just copying and pasting it straight from this contact manager. Now, when you're doing the pre-enrollees, you're going to always want to hit the export button because, again, the pre-enrollees get taken out once a month. So at the end of every month, your pre-enrollees will reset. They'll all get taken out of the system so that the Brain Abundance system doesn't get overloaded with pre-enrollees. I'm sure you can imagine in this 1 month, our team is already at over 3,000 pre-enrollees. And that's just us. So you can imagine that Brain Abundance has lots and lots of pre-enrollees from everybody pouring into their system each month, and if they didn't clear them out at the end of the month, they would just get overloaded with that data. So at the end of every month, they clear the data for anybody who hasn't paid as far as pre-enrollees, and that's how they keep their systems running. So when you do pre-enrollees, you always want to do export because you always want that file so that you can use it later. Even after the end of the month, you'll still have all that information. Now for IBOs, the IBOs never get cleared out because of course they've already made a payment, so they're actually a member, or they have been a member at some point. So you can do export here as well and do it just like you've done with the pre-enrollees, but I find that it's easier to just copy and paste. So let's look at an email that I use for people who have not paid because they're either orange here or red here. Okay, so you can see an email that I sent out here. I just take the name from the contact manager and the email, and it just says, "Hey Ernest," that's the subject. Again, it's just, very conversational, not salesy. It has their name in it, so they want to open it because they obviously gave it to me at some point, so they know that it's not spam. And it just says, "Hey Ernest, I see that you have let your monthly subscription to Brain Abundance expire, which makes you an inactive member of Profit System Pro. I just wanted to make sure that if this happened by mistake, you have a chance to make your account active again before you're skipped by the rotator that is delivering the guaranteed personal referrals. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns about Profit System Pro or Brain Abundance. Thank you." So again, I know a lot of you guys are really worried about what to send and you want an email template. What should I do? Look how simple this is, guys. It just says, "Hey, I saw your subscription lapse. I want to make sure if it was a mistake, you have a chance to get back active again. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns." That's about it, right? So very simple. There's nothing salesy. Again, we're just showing them that we care, see if there was a mistake. And a lot of people will respond to this because, again, it's just very conversational. They'll say either, "Oh, well, I don't have the money, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it," which of course then you can talk to them about how this is their business now and they really need to put this as a priority. They need to find the money. It's only 60 or 70 bucks. And, a lot of people spend that kind of money on simple things like movies or going out to eat or going to Starbucks, getting coffees, and they can make very small, simple changes that don't really affect their life. That gives them the opportunity to make a ton of money. And a lot of people don't have this mindset, which is why there's a lot of failure in entrepreneurship, which is starting new businesses or starting a brick and mortar company, or in this case, doing MLM or network marketing. There's a lot of failure in this because people just don't have the right mindset sometimes, where they think, "Oh, well, I can't find $70, which of course in business is a very minuscule dollar amount. It takes hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes to start businesses, thousands of dollars per month in all of the fees and taxes and payroll and electricity and gas and rent for a building and telephone lines, internet. There's just so much that people pay in a real brick and mortar business that just paying 70 bucks a month is extremely minuscule. So, getting them to understand that is one thing. And then also a lot of people will then say maybe, "Well, I don't have that $70 this month to change my life or to start a business or to be able to make money," but they'll spend a couple $100 that month in stupid things, right? New video games, going to the movies, eating out at restaurants, whatever the case is, things that they don't need, but they don't see in their mind as less important than starting a business and making money. So that's where we really need to talk to them here. If they do say, "Oh, I don't have that money," well, then talk to them. Get to know them. Well, why don't you have that money? What else can you do that you can make small changes in your life? Okay, so instead of eating out so many times a week, buy groceries and make your own food. Like a normal person, right? Take that money, put it into your business, and you have the opportunity to make money. What's more important, eating at a restaurant a couple times that month or making money, starting a business, becoming financially free, quitting your job, right? So you really need to get them to understand what's more important to them. So again, you'll be able to do that though if you get correspondence from this, but this initial email, super simple. If you have any questions or concerns, if there was any problems, let me know, that kind of stuff. So bam, super easy email. I'll put it into the files section of the group and the Profit System Pro Social Hub, but it's just as simple as that. Now that you guys know how to export your pre-enrollee contact information and make sure that you send them that email, as well as look and see any IBOs that are not renewing their membership this month and sending them an email. I just kind of want to give you guys an update on the progress and what's going on with Profit System Pro and how we're going to be amazing in the future and throughout 2015. Now, of course, as most of you can see, the leaderboard has tons of people from Profit System Pro on it. Well, I think we've been holding down the top 4 or 5 positions, which is great. But what we're really trying to do is get more and more people on the leaderboard. And of course, there are more people on the leaderboard. I think we're at like 6 or 7 different people from Profit System Pro on the leaderboard of Brain Abundance, which is amazing. But we really want to load that leaderboard up, and we want to make sure that everybody is starting to find that success. Now, a couple of you have asked me to add tracking or when Profit System Pro delivers pre-enrollees to you guys, and I am working on that over the course of this next week. It should be implemented. So what this means is that when you get a pre-enrollee from Profit System Pro, you'll be able to go into Brain Abundance and see that it came from me and differentiate it from your own referrals. So if you are promoting on your own, which I highly recommend, and I'm promoting for you, sometimes it's hard to know where the referrals came from, whether it came from me and Profit System Pro or whether it came from you and your ads or you're promoting. So this tracking is going to make it more simple. You're going to see right in your back office of Brain Abundance that it came from Profit System Pro, and then if it's coming from your own efforts, then it will say something else. It won't say Profit System Pro. So I'm working on that, guys. That should be implemented within the next week. I'm also working on getting the bulk email sender up there. So this is going to be really cool because you guys can send as many emails as you want. So if you guys have your own list of leads from somewhere else, if you purchase a lead list, or if you have your own autoresponder in the past that has a ton of leads, or if you're using a lead scraper, or whatever it is that you're doing, let's say you have a huge list of leads and you just want to start sending bulk email to them, you can do that through this bulk email sender. We have everything set up, mail servers and all that kind of stuff. All you have to do is click upload. You'll add your list, which will have to be in CSV format, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. You'll hit OK. It'll upload all of those. It'll tell you how many credits it's going to take to send to all of those email addresses, and then you hit send, and everything else will happen. I want to continue this automation like everything else is for Profit System Pro, where again, you're not going to have to write an email, you're not going to have to do anything. I'll already have the email that gets sent automatically go in there, and I'll automatically have it send to all of your contacts, all of those leads. So this is going to be really powerful and awesome for you guys because you can get a lead list from somewhere else, you can buy a lead list, you can scrape the leads, again, you can do however you want, and I'll do some training videos on how to get a list of leads. And once you get all of those leads, you can click import, put them in there, hit save, and just set it and forget it. We'll automatically put them into the bulk email sender, and we'll automatically create the email that you want them to read, and we'll automatically send it to them, and it will automatically have your referral link in it for Profit System Pro. So again, total automation, where we're helping you guys market, and we're going to teach you guys how to get that lead list, how to scrub it, how to upload it, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be very exciting and helping a lot of people, I know. Now what I'm also looking to do is add some other functions to the bulk email sender where you can start to use it for your pre-enrollees as well. So what I'm looking to add is how I just showed you how to export all of your pre-enrollees from Brain Abundance. What I really want it to be is that you can export and get that file from your pre-enrollees, from your contact manager in Brain Abundance, tell it to upload in Profit System Pro, and then that's it. That way it will send that responsive email to all of your pre-enrollees automatically. You don't have to do it one by one, but again, this is taking a lot of programming and time and money and stuff, so I'm getting it together. That's where I want to go, so that again, it's total click button, simple automation that anybody can do. So that's very exciting to start getting that implemented, and of course I'm going to start implementing the training videos. I know a lot of you were asking for those, and of course I told you I'll put them in there, which I've been working on. It's just been tough because I've been sick and obviously working through everything that's involved with Profit System Pro on my own. So those training videos will start to go up there, and I have a lot of other really cool stuff that I'm planning to give you guys as far as automation goes that I'll keep under wraps for now, but I tell you what, 2015 is going to be very exciting for Profit System Pro. Not only with Brain Abundance, but again, there's going to be some other things that I'm very excited to bring to you guys that will be amazing money makers for you guys. So I appreciate you all being a part of Profit System Pro. I appreciate you, taking the time and effort to email your pre-enrollees or your IBOs that are not active. I appreciate you guys being active in the Facebook group, and everything is moving along amazingly and very quickly. Now, of course, you guys know we've been open for about a month, a little bit longer than a month, I think, maybe like a month and 5 days. But in that month, we've already done amazing things. We're already at over 250 members, new members into Profit System Pro and Brain Abundance within that month. We've had almost 4,000 pre-enrollees delivered throughout the system into everybody in Brain Abundance throughout that first month. Profit System Pro has delivered over 800 pre-enrollees to people as free new members, and as well as the paid add-on packages. And this is all in the first month, and then obviously we've added more automation and changed things around and upgraded the servers and made things faster and changed the videos and all of this stuff. So it's only going to get better and better and better as the months go on. So just make sure you tell everybody that is in your downline, your personal referrals, make sure that they're staying on board, because like I said in a previous video, this is not a sprint. This is not one of those hurry up in 1 month and make $1 billion and then fizzle out and it's gone, right? That's not what we're looking to do. That's not good for anybody. Even if in a company like that, let's say the top 100 people make a little bit of money and then it's gone, it's still not even worth it for them, because it's only 1 month. Now, after it's fizzled out, they still have to find something new to do. We're building a long-lasting company here with Profit System Pro, so that no matter what happens, no matter what company we're promoting, no matter what's going on, the system is going to be awesome, the people are going to be awesome, and we're all going to be here for the long haul to learn how to create a sustainable business that makes money month after month after month. We want to make sure that you guys are building an income that is going to be there for the long haul. Again, we don't want this to be a quick, make a bunch of money and then be gone. So we appreciate you guys sticking around. Maybe if you think you haven't seen a lot of volume, or that Profit System Pro is moving slowly, I really just want you to get the overall picture of what we are doing. I mean, me personally delivering 800 personal referrals to you guys, different members of Profit System Pro, within 30 days or 35 days. That's amazing. Bringing in over 250 people into Brain Abundance in that 30 or 35 days as paid members, again, amazing. So we're hitting huge metrics in that first month, or month and 5 days, as I said. And even if you think it's going a bit slow because maybe your one personal account is not seeing as much volume as you had hoped, just remember, guys, this isn't magic, okay? I say this often. There's no magic going on here. So you got to just kind of be realistic with your expectations. If you thought you were going to put your name in a form, pay $70 and make $10,000 the first month, that's not realistic. This is marketing. We're selling a product, which for now is Brain Abundance. It's the brain fuel. We're talking to people. I'm gathering their information. I'm talking to them, sending them to your website. They're watching the video. If they're interested, they're opting in. Then I'm emailing them, you're emailing them, Brain Abundance is emailing them. When they get enough emails and they're interested, they join, they pay. That's where the commissions and the referrals for the IBOs come in. So again, there's a whole system and a process, just like any other business, where this is marketing. So we're all marketing, and you really need to do your part for your own account as well. If you're one of these people with your arms crossed, sitting back, hitting refresh over and over again, waiting to see your numbers, that's not the way to be. Be active. Post on your Facebook. Ask me what you should do next. Make sure you email your pre-enrollees. Email your IBOs that are no longer active. Find a lead list. Find new ways to do solo ads or ad exchanges, or whatever the case is. Do something. Be active. This is your business. Can you imagine if you started a business, a brick and mortar business, and you took all this money and time and effort, you came up with an idea, which in this case you don't have to, I've already done all that for you, but if you did all that, and then day one you opened your doors, and then you crossed your arms and you said, I'm not doing anything. People better come and buy my stuff, and I don't even want to talk to somebody on the phone. That would be crazy, right? You're not going to get customers that way. You got to go out and advertise and market and talk to people and make phone calls and do customer service and You know what I mean? You would have to do all that stuff. So just please keep in mind, people, that this is real business that I'm doing. Now, I'm going to add this little part to the end here because I'm starting to see more and more of it, and I've touched on it before in a previous video, so I'll touch on it right now. There's a lot of these cyclers, or these dream cash machines, these push button make money, these member-to-member programs. They go by a lot of different names, but you need to understand that stuff is not real marketing. It's not real business. It's actually illegal. So keep that in mind. They're basically, again, taking money from one member and giving it to another member. Someone new joins, they take their money and give it to the second member. Someone new joins, they take their money and give it to the third member. Nothing's being bought, nothing's being sold. There's no commerce. Okay? There's no business being done. There's nothing being bought or sold. There's no commissions being generated from that. It's for real. Them taking money, taking a cut off the top, and handing the money to somebody else. Them taking money, taking a cut off the top, and handing that money to somebody else. It's called a Ponzi scheme. It's illegal, and it's not sustainable. It doesn't work. Now, if you jump into one of those, which again I highly recommend against, because firstly it's illegal. I can't stress that enough. It's illegal. But if you do jump in and you make a couple $100, you probably shouldn't feel very good about it. Again, there was no business being done. Basically, you made a couple $100 from somebody else. That money got stole from someone and given to you. Not really making money there. And then, of course, it's not going to be sustainable, because at some point people are going to realize this is illegal. This is a Ponzi scheme, or the people who run it are just going to take all the money and leave. There was a huge company called Zeek Rewards that was out a long time ago. Maybe some of you remember. Huge Ponzi scheme. It was the same thing. They were giving away, all you had to do was advertise every day, is what they'd say. You'd post your ads on Craigslist or Backpage or whatever, confirm it on their website, and then you would get basically you'd get a return on your money. So you give them, let's say, $10,000, and you make sure you post your ads every day. They'd give you what they called a revenue share, quote unquote, and then every day they'd give you a return on your money. Now, what we think in MLM or network marketing as a return on money generally is crazy. They're not realistic numbers. In real life, if you make 2 or 3% on an investment over the course of an entire year, that's pretty good. If you have a high yield savings account, which is only there for generating interest, if you get 2 or 3% APR right now, which is your annual percentage yield, or APY or APR or return, that's really good in the investment community. So in the Zeek Rewards, it was what all of us see numbers online, where you're getting 50% returns in a month or 100% returns in a week. Just crazy numbers that they're not even real. They're not even feasible. Again, the normal streamlined business community who does investments, they're happy with 2 to 3% a year. And of course, this company was giving 100% returns in a month or 50% returns in a month. Crazy, doesn't make sense. Anyways, long story short, the FCC and I think the FBI cracked down on them. Obviously, it was a Ponzi scheme. It made millions and millions and millions of dollars illegally as a Ponzi scheme. So all the money was seized, all the assets were seized, people went to court, people went to jail. But, you know, the people who were in it at the time, what did they say? Oh, I'm making tons of money. I'm not doing anything. I post 2 ads a day or 1 ad a day, and I made $10,000 today. And those people thought that was amazing. So, of course, they started telling people, hey, I don't care how this works. I posted an ad today and I made $10,000. They didn't even care where the money was coming from or what this was, right? They thought, oh, yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, it's too good to be true. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but whatever. Yeah, give me the money, give me the money. And, of course, they didn't understand that this was a Ponzi scheme. They didn't use their brains. They didn't use their eyes and see that this was not legal. This is not a real thing. It's the same thing with these cyclers, dream programs, member-to-member programs, these send $100 in the mail and get $1,000 back. Or even if you see, it's even very simple. If you see a company that says join for $5 and immediately make $50 in commissions, use your brains, guys. It doesn't even make sense. If you give them $10, how can they give you $50 back? Again, long story short, use your brains, guys. We've got something that's amazing. It's got tons of longevity, and we will be around for the long haul. Slowly but surely, this is a marathon and not a sprint. Now, I know this video has got very long, but it's because I missed you guys. I haven't seen you in about a week, so I just wanted to kind of go over all of these things in one big package. I hope you're all looking forward to 2015, and let's rock and roll with Profit System Pro.